Once upon a time in an April Halloween good or bad special, Night of the Demons. A goofy, Evil Dead-like movie with lots of fake blood, over-the-top deaths, and lipstick nipple insertion. Well, this is Night of the Demons 2, which of course means there needs to be two of us. Even though I've done plenty of sequels without there being two people in the video. But anyway, I introduce you to...
I'm the Phantom Reviewer, where my hell is to review.
Ah, you got all dressed up for Halloween.
This is what I always look like? I knew this was a bad idea.
You know what else is a bad idea? This movie. Actually, no, not really, because it's still just as fun and dumb as the original.
We shall see, so let's get this Halloween bash started. In 1994, Brian Trenchard Smith released Night of the Demons 2.
Which brings back our over-the-top and frankly awesome villain, Angela.
Played brilliantly by Amelia Kincaid. And you can tell that she has so much more fun with this role.
Which makes it all the more fun to watch.
So let us begin.
Why are you doing an evil laugh?
Hey, it's Halloween, so you do an evil laugh.
Right.
So let's get started. The movie opens up with two people wanting to talk ironically about God and heaven.
And naturally they pick the dreaded Hull House to do this in.
And none other than Angela is there to greet them. And murder them.
And makes a joke about cake.
I hope you're hungry. I think...
We'll skip the cake.
Oh, don't be silly. It's devil's food.
Very witty, top-notch comedy.
Are you sure it was Devil's Food's cake? Because to me it sounded like cheesecake!
That was worse.
You're only jealous because you didn't think of it?
You better watch it, because you're only here because I couldn't get a hold of the riff.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's taking an extended vacation.
Actually thinking about it, your voice does sound very familiar.
Let's not overanalyze this, especially when we have a movie to review. After the intro kill, which is delightfully bloody, we move on to a Catholic boarding school.
Where we meet some pervy guys with binoculars, and a badass nun named Sister Gloria, who has a yardstick, and I love that she practices fencing with it.
She is played by Jennifer Rhodes.
And she has so many fun lines in this film.
A kiss is a sin when it is an upper persuasion for a lower invasion. Save a little room for the Holy Ghost.
Sister Gloria, is fellatio a mortal sin or a venial sin?
Fellatio. I don't think I'm familiar with that term. Could you please explain to the class exactly what that means? What's the matter, Miss Finnerty? Cat got your tongue?
And those ones are just in the first 15 minutes. Although, that being said, that Holy Ghost line, she says that a lot.
We also meet Perry, who goes against the grain and tries to prove that demons exist. He is played by Robert Jane.
And Perry gets into a lot of trouble when he summons a demon into the school. I mean, you'd hope so. Well, to be fair, they don't actually see the demon. Father Bob just comes in after it disappears and he just sees the mess and the desecration. For which he gets grounded.
And you want to know the worst thing about this scene? It has zero impact on the film.
Wait, how can the summoning of a demon in a movie about a demon not have any impact on the film?
It's because this is not the reason that the demon ends up at the school. The only reason that Angela ever comes back at all is because there's a Halloween party at the Hull House, which is attended by some of the students there. And they bring an object back from the house, which means that Angela can actually travel with that object.
Right. Well, that itself is fine, but what's the point in the whole demon summoning thing? Was it just to build character? To emphasize that Perry is dedicated to proving that demons are real? Because that just seems pointless to me.
It may be pointless, but at least it ends up with a party at the Hull House. Which means goofy Halloween hijinks and the mandatory sex scenes.
Which includes demon sex scenes as well. Nice not to discriminate. To show off your radiation poison demons in all of their haughty glory.
Each their own. But yes, they leave Hull House, taking some lipstick back with them, which Angela summons herself out of the lipstick.
Always with the lipstick. What is it with Night of the Demons and lipstick?
Well, it's so that the demons can look pretty, of course, but don't look at them, though. That usually never ends well.
Stop looking at me.
Oh, quite the eye popper. Anywho, what follows is dancing and death.
Including death by demon boobs.
I guess you could say things with tits up.
Is that how cringy I sound when I make jokes like that?
No, you sound worse. Much worse.
Debatable.
Anyway, now that Angela has possessed more people, it's time to get ready for battle.
Which means some yardstick practice. I'm just pretending I'm holding a stick. That's how you hold a stick, by the way. Just practice with the yardstick.
And water guns filled with holy water.
To be fair, that's a pretty good idea. Also, I think it's about time to mention that Angela has a sister in this film, whom ever since Angela's presumed death in the events of the first film has been having a hard time. She is called Melissa, who is played by Mary Kennedy.
And Angela uses her time at the school to convince her to come with her back to the Hull House.
Which means our holy warriors have to mount a rescue. This team includes demonologist wannabe Perry,
Supreme Badass Sister Gloria,
Johnny the horny guy wanting to rescue his girlfriend BB,
and Father Skeptical Bob. What kind of a name is Father Bob anyway?
Hey, come on, he gets murder killed in a moment. Let's not bully him for his name as well.
I'm utterly sorry for offending thee, and I detest all of my sins because I dread the wrath of heaven and the pain of hell.
Then Perry bites it. And it's up to Johnny and Sister Gloria to save BB and Melissa.
Speaking of Melissa, Angela is going to sacrifice her to prove her love for Satan. Because up until now, she was being an upstanding citizen.
After saving BB from some demons, they go to take on the final boss, Angela.
No! No, Sister Gloria!
Wait for it.
Abandon all hope.
Close shave, Angela.
How the shit did she do that?
Badassery! With a great prop guy.
I mean, is she a turtle or something? A middle-aged, nunnified ninja turtle? Heroes in a habit! Turtle power! Whatever, it was cool. Well, anyway, after a bit of a fight, Angela turns into a snake and chews the scenery until religious symbols do her in.
And they all live happily ever after.
So Night of the Demons 2, what did you think?
It has some fun moments in it, but in the end, it's kind of the same as the original. Only a different setting in one way or another. And all the characters except Sister Gloria, and maybe Melissa, are absolutely lifeless and unenjoyable. Almost to the point where I almost shouted this!
And just die already. Die!
But however, I cannot deny that it's some cheesy and hammy fun.
I agree with you. And you know what else? I also think that films like this should be shorter, because the build-up is the most boring part. I just want to watch silly demons run around and kill people.
In the end, it's a movie you don't necessarily take seriously, and in that regard, I had a blast watching it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't no Brain Dead alive, but it's still fun demonic shenanigans.
And I'm the Phantom Reviewer, where my hell is to review.
And you have been watching Good or Bad, where my hell is far worse movies than this.
And a happy Halloween to you all.
And a merry new November. Yeah, I had nothing to follow that up with. Been fun though. No, it's nice to do a Halloween without a Michael Myers movie. Got a bit of a crossover in. So more to look forward to this year. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. Bye.